Hello everyone, Dr. Alan Mandell here. Welcome back to my channel, Science of Healing. Today I want to share something truly fascinating with you, something that your body already knows how to do, something that scientists call one of the most powerful healing mechanisms in human biology. It's not a pill, it's not a supplement, it's not a surgery. It's a natural body reset habit that can improve memory, reduce inflammation, strengthen immunity, and even help the body target damaged and potentially cancerous cells. This habit is called autophagy activation through strategic fasting and clean nutrition. Let me explain what that means in simple terms. Inside your body, right now, something extraordinary is happening. Trillions of microscopic cells are working, communicating, repairing, and fighting to keep you alive. But what most people don't realize is that your body has a built-in self-cleaning system so powerful that scientists believe it could be one of the keys to slowing aging, protecting the brain, and preventing deadly diseases. This system is called autophagy, and it is happening inside you at this very moment. Autophagy literally means self-eating, but don't let the name scare you. It's not destruction, it's renewal. It's your cells breaking down damaged parts and recycling them into new, healthy components, like a microscopic recycling plant running inside your tissues day and night. In 2016, the Nobel Prize in Medicine was awarded for the discovery of autophagy because scientists realized it is one of the most fundamental processes that keeps humans alive. Without it, cells accumulate waste, toxins, broken proteins, and damaged mitochondria, leading to aging, neurodegeneration, cancer, and organ failure. Think of your cells like a house. If you never take out the trash, never clean, never repair broken parts, the house slowly becomes unlivable. That is what happens inside your body when autophagy is suppressed. As we age, autophagy naturally declines. This is one reason memory fades, muscles weaken, and diseases become more common. Scientists have found that reduced autophagy is strongly linked to Alzheimer's disease, Parkinson's disease, heart disease, diabetes, and even cancer development. In the brain, toxic proteins such as beta amyloid and tau accumulate when autophagy is impaired. These proteins form plaques and tangles that disrupt communication between neurons, leading to memory loss and cognitive decline. But when autophagy is activated, brain cells begin clearing these toxic proteins, restoring function and protecting memory. In animal studies, boosting autophagy improved learning, memory, and even extended lifespan. In human research, lifestyle habits that increase autophagy are associated with better cognitive performance, lower inflammation, and reduced risk of neurodegenerative disease. Now here's where it gets even more shocking. Autophagy is also one of the body's natural defenses against cancer. Every day, your body produces abnormal cells. Most of them never become cancer because your immune system and autophagy eliminate them before they grow. When autophagy is active, damaged cells are broken down, DNA errors are repaired, and dysfunctional mitochondria are removed. This prevents cells from becoming unstable and turning into tumors. Some researchers call autophagy the body's internal quality control system. But in modern life, this system is often turned off. Constant eating, high-sugar diets, ultra-processed foods, chronic stress, poor sleep, and lack of exercise all suppress autophagy. Your body never gets a chance to clean itself. It is like running a factory 24/7 without maintenance. Here is the shocking part. One of the most powerful ways to activate autophagy is simply to stop eating for a period of time. When you eat, your body focuses on digestion and growth. When you stop eating, your body shifts into repair mode. Within 12 to 16 hours of fasting, autophagy begins to rise dramatically. Studies show that intermittent fasting increases cellular repair, improves insulin sensitivity, reduces inflammation, and triggers the breakdown of damaged cell components. In some research, fasting increased autophagy markers by several 100%. This is why fasting has been linked to improved brain health, longevity, metabolic health, and reduced risk of chronic diseases. Your ancestors didn't eat 3 meals plus snacks every day. They experienced natural periods of fasting, which kept their cellular repair systems strong. Modern constant eating is a new experiment in human history, and scientists believe it may be accelerating aging and disease. But autophagy is not only triggered by fasting, exercise also activates it. When you move your body, your cells sense stress and begin repairing themselves. This is one reason exercise improves memory, heart health, and lifespan. Sleep is another critical trigger. During deep sleep, the brain's glymphatic system clears toxins, and autophagy increases in neurons. People who sleep less than 6 hours per night accumulate more brain waste proteins associated with dementia. Certain foods also influence autophagy. Compounds in green tea, coffee, turmeric, broccoli, and berries activate pathways linked to cellular repair and longevity. These foods send signals to your cells that it is time to protect and rejuvenate. However, autophagy is not about starving yourself. It is about rhythm. Eat, then allow your body to rest and repair. Feed your cells, then allow them to clean. This natural cycle is how humans evolved. The most emotional part of this discovery is that your body is not fragile. It is designed to heal itself. It has built-in mechanisms to fight disease, repair damage, and extend life. You are not powerless against aging and disease. Inside you is a microscopic army working every second to protect you, but that army needs time to do its job. When you give your body a break from constant food, when you sleep deeply, when you move your muscles, when you eat whole natural foods, you turn on your internal repair switch. Autophagy is not a miracle cure. It does not guarantee immortality. But it is one of the most powerful health mechanisms ever discovered in human biology. Scientists are now researching drugs that mimic fasting and activate autophagy because the effects are so profound. But the most powerful tool is still free and already in your control. Your body already knows how to reset itself. It just needs the right environment. Imagine your cells cleaning themselves, your brain clearing toxic proteins, your tissues repairing microscopic damage, and your immune system eliminating abnormal cells before they become dangerous. This is happening inside you every day, silently, invisibly, and tirelessly. The question is not whether your body can heal. The question is whether you will allow it to. Give your body time, give your cells rest, and let your internal reset system do what it was designed to do. Your brain is one of the most energy-hungry organs in your body. It uses nearly 20% of all the energy you consume, even though it represents only about 2% of your body weight, and yet most people unknowingly sabotage their brain and body every single day with constant eating, sugar spikes, and never allowing their system to rest. But when you change this pattern, something extraordinary happens. Your body switches into a state of repair, clarity, and resilience. This is the hidden power of strategic fasting. When you eat frequently, your body is locked in growth mode. Insulin rises, sugar floods the bloodstream, and cells focus on storing energy rather than repairing damage. But when you stop eating for a controlled period of time, insulin drops, fat burning increases, and your brain begins to run on ketones, a cleaner and more efficient fuel source. Scientists have found that ketones improve brain energy efficiency and reduce oxidative stress, which is one of the main drivers of aging and neurodegeneration. In multiple studies, fasting and ketogenic states have shown improvements in memory, attention, and cognitive performance. People often describe it as a mental fog lifting. Thoughts become sharper, focus becomes deeper, energy becomes more stable. This is not magic. This is metabolism. Intermittent fasting also reduces chronic inflammation, which is now considered one of the root causes of almost every major disease, including heart disease, diabetes, cancer, and Alzheimer's. Inflammation damages blood vessels, disrupts brain signaling, and accelerates aging at the cellular level. Research shows that fasting lowers inflammatory markers like C-reactive protein and interleukin-6, which are strongly linked to disease risk and mortality. Another shocking fact is how fasting improves insulin sensitivity. Insulin resistance is a silent epidemic that leads to type 2 diabetes, obesity, heart disease, and even cognitive decline. When your cells stop responding to insulin, sugar stays in your blood, damaging nerves, organs, and blood vessels. Fasting gives insulin a break. It allows receptors to reset, making your body more efficient at using glucose. Some studies show that intermittent fasting can significantly reduce blood sugar, body fat, and risk factors for metabolic syndrome. Now let's talk about the brain again, because this is where fasting becomes truly fascinating. During fasting, the brain produces a molecule called BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor. Scientists call BDNF fertilizer for the brain. It helps neurons grow, form new connections, and survive stress. Higher levels of BDNF are associated with better memory, faster learning, improved mood, and protection against Alzheimer's and Parkinson's disease. Fasting has been shown to increase BDNF in both animals and humans, which may explain why many people feel mentally sharper when they practice it. Fasting also triggers autophagy in neurons, clearing toxic proteins linked to dementia. This means fasting not only fuels the brain differently, but also cleans it from the inside. And then there is the impact on disease risk. Heart disease is the #1 killer worldwide. Fasting has been shown to reduce cholesterol, lower blood pressure, improve triglycerides, and reduce body fat, all of which are major risk factors for heart attacks and strokes. Cancer risk is influenced by chronic inflammation, high insulin levels, and excess body fat. Fasting reduces all three. Some studies suggest that fasting may make cancer cells more vulnerable to treatment while protecting healthy cells, a concept known as differential stress resistance. Diabetes, one of the fastest growing diseases on the planet, is deeply linked to constant eating and insulin overload. Intermittent fasting has helped many people improve or even reverse early-stage type 2 diabetes under medical supervision. And then there is aging itself. In animal studies, fasting and calorie restriction consistently extend lifespan and improve health span, the number of years lived without disease. In humans, fasting is associated with lower mortality, improved metabolic health, and reduced age-related diseases. Your ancestors did not eat every hour. They experienced natural cycles of feast and fast. Their bodies were trained to repair, adapt, and survive. Modern humans live in a constant fed state, which may be one of the most unnatural conditions for the human body. And science is now revealing that this constant feeding may accelerate aging and disease. But strategic fasting is not about starvation. It is about timing. A simple approach is a 12-hour eating window. Finish dinner early and delay breakfast slightly. As your body adapts, you may extend this to 14 or 16 hours if appropriate for your health. Even modest fasting windows can improve metabolic health and brain function. What makes this even more powerful is how it affects energy levels. Instead of the roller coaster of sugar spikes and crashes, fasting trains your body to use fat and ketones, leading to more stable, sustained energy throughout the day. Many people report fewer cravings, better mood, and clearer thinking. But fasting must be done responsibly. It is not recommended for children, pregnant women, people with certain medical conditions, or those with a history of eating disorders without medical guidance. The goal is health, not extreme restriction. The emotional truth is this: your body was designed to heal during periods of rest and scarcity. When you give it a break from constant digestion, you unlock ancient survival systems that repair DNA, strengthen the brain, and protect against disease. This is not a trend. This is evolutionary biology. Inside you, every cell is listening to your eating patterns. Every fasting window is a signal that tells your body it's time to repair, time to clean, time to strengthen. Imagine waking up with a clearer mind, a calmer body, and a metabolism that works with you instead of against you. Imagine reducing your risk of the world's deadliest diseases with a simple change in timing. You are not just skipping meals. You are activating a biological reset switch that humans have relied on for thousands of years. Your body remembers how to heal. Strategic fasting is simply reminding it. Every bite you take is not just food, it is information. It is a signal sent to trillions of cells, telling them to either heal, inflame, protect, or slowly break down. Most people think food only affects weight, but science now shows that what you eat can literally change how your brain functions, how your immune system fights disease, and how fast your body ages. Some foods silently accelerate aging and disease. Others activate powerful repair pathways that keep your body younger, stronger, and sharper. One of the most powerful groups of healing foods on the planet are cruciferous vegetables. Broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, kale, Brussels sprouts, and bok choy contain compounds like sulforaphane and indole 3-carbinol. These compounds activate detoxification enzymes, reduce inflammation, and stimulate cellular repair pathways linked to longevity. Researchers have found that sulforaphane can activate genes that protect cells from DNA damage and oxidative stress. In laboratory studies, it has shown anti-cancer properties by helping the body neutralize carcinogens and support the death of damaged cells. These vegetables don't just feed you, they talk to your DNA. Then there are healthy fats. For decades, fat was blamed for disease. But modern research has revealed that the right fats are essential for brain health, hormone production, and inflammation control. Olive oil, avocados, nuts, seeds, and fatty fish contain monounsaturated fats and omega-3 fatty acids that reduce inflammation and protect neurons. Omega-3s are major components of brain cell membranes, and low levels are associated with depression, memory problems, and cognitive decline. Studies show that people who consume more omega-3 fats have better cognitive performance and a lower risk of neurodegenerative diseases. Your brain is made largely of fat. When you eat healthy fats, you are literally rebuilding your brain. Colorful fruits and berries are another powerful category. Blueberries, strawberries, pomegranates, and grapes contain antioxidants like anthocyanins and polyphenols. These compounds protect cells from oxidative damage, one of the main drivers of aging and chronic disease. In human studies, regular consumption of berries has been associated with improved memory, slower cognitive decline, and better cardiovascular health. Some research even suggests that berry consumption can delay brain aging by several years. These pigments are not just colors. They are protective shields for your cells. Green tea and coffee, when consumed without sugar, are also powerful activators of cellular repair pathways. They contain compounds like EGCG and caffeine, which have been shown to stimulate autophagy and improve metabolic health. Research shows that moderate coffee and green tea consumption is associated with lower risk of type 2 diabetes, heart disease, Parkinson's disease, and certain cancers. These beverages don't just wake you up. They wake up your cells' repair systems. Protein is another crucial piece of the healing puzzle. Your muscles, organs, enzymes, and immune system all rely on amino acids from protein. High-quality protein from fish, eggs, legumes, and lean meats supports tissue repair, immune function, and neurotransmitter production. However, balance is key. Too little protein weakens the body. Too much, especially from processed sources, may stress metabolic pathways. The goal is nourishment, not overload. Then there are spices and plant compounds that act like medicine. Turmeric contains curcumin, a compound with powerful anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effects. Garlic contains allicin, which supports immune function and cardiovascular health. Ginger reduces inflammation and supports digestion. These are not just flavors, they are pharmacological tools used in traditional medicine for thousands of years and now validated by modern research. But the real power of these foods is not just in what they contain, it is in what they signal. Certain nutrients activate pathways linked to longevity, such as AMPK, sirtuins, and NRF2. These pathways help cells repair DNA, remove toxins, and protect against stress. Scientists call these pathways longevity switches. When you eat whole, unprocessed foods, you turn on these switches. When you eat ultra-processed foods loaded with sugar and additives, you turn them off. Ultra-processed foods are now strongly linked to obesity, diabetes, heart disease, cancer, depression, and early death. Some studies suggest that each additional serving of ultra-processed food increases mortality risk. This is not just about calories, it is about cellular signaling. Your body evolved to recognize real food. When it receives artificial chemicals, it responds with inflammation, oxidative stress, and metabolic dysfunction. The emotional truth is this: every meal is an opportunity to heal or harm. Every day you are either building your future health or silently eroding it. But the good news is that healing foods are simple, affordable, and accessible. A plate filled with vegetables, healthy fats, protein, and colorful plants sends a powerful message to your cells: repair, protect, strengthen. When combined with strategic fasting, exercise, and sleep, these foods amplify the body's natural reset systems. They provide the raw materials and signals needed for autophagy, brain regeneration, and immune defense. Imagine your brain nourished with omega-3s, your cells protected by antioxidants, your DNA repaired by plant compounds, and your immune system strengthened by micronutrients. This is not science fiction. This is nutritional biochemistry. You do not need expensive supplements or extreme diets. You need consistency, simplicity, and real food. The body is not a machine that breaks randomly. It is a living system that responds to the environment you create. When you feed it wisely, it rewards you with clarity, energy, and resilience. When you neglect it, it responds with fatigue, inflammation, and disease. The most shocking fact is that many chronic diseases are strongly influenced by diet. Heart disease, diabetes, certain cancers, and neurodegenerative conditions are deeply connected to what we eat daily. Food is not just fuel, it is one of the most powerful forms of preventive medicine. Inside you, every cell is listening to your fork. Every bite is a vote for health or disease. The power is not in perfection, it is in patterns. Small, consistent choices accumulate into massive biological outcomes. Your body wants to heal. Your brain wants to thrive. Your immune system wants to protect you. Give them the tools, give them real food, and watch what happens. This is not about restriction. This is about empowerment. This is about using nature's chemistry to activate your body's internal reset system. Your future health is built one meal at a time, and the most powerful medicine you will ever take is already on your plate.